Live and on location in 4 separate locations for today's session of the Star Wars RPG.
What up?
I'm just going to share that on Twitter and then we'll get into the game, but how's everyone doing today?
Not bad.
I'm so tired.
Spike's feeling a little sick. I'm okay.
Oh, yeah. Well... Okay.
How are you today, Eric? We never ask how you are.
I mean, I'm tired as well. You know, had to work today and all that. But, yeah. But, good and ready to do the Star Wars RPG now. So, previously on the Star Wars RPG,
Jason admitted to yet another crime.
yeah,
Did
but
you?
No.
we just assume that happens every session. So previously, the Imperial shuttle with the experimental cloaking device that they had stolen from the Imperials. That's what I forgot to do. Forgot to mute Streamlabs.
Oh, sorry.
No, no. I'd rather have it happen like right at the beginning, so that to remind me where
Fair.
you know I'm not like where we're just starting and such. If it's later on, that'll just like throw me off. So yeah, so the Imperial shuttle that with the experimental cloaking device that Jason and Zoe had stolen has now itself been stolen, or at least, you know, somebody took it. They chased after it, got ahead of it because of, you know, had R2 hack into it, figure out where it went, got there ahead of it, and were waiting for it when, had a run-in with an old friend, certain Wookiee with a certain scar, who also seems to be meeting with this Imperial shuttle, and got into a fight, they disabled the Wookiee's weapons on his ship. Have we given his name before? Probably, because it's Acha.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
I don't have that on my list, but
we probably gave his name in the session, in the Wookiee session, where he was, you know, one of the... He was working with our protagonists in that one, instead of against them. But,
true.
yeah, so... They've been... So, and then, I believe it was 3 more ships had taken off, because Acha had taken off from the mansion of the, you know, now deceased Ikar, and 3 more ships had taken off from there that are headed up to meet them and such.
Yeah, just gonna meet us, have a nice little discussion.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nice chat. So what have you been doing?
So, what are you two wanting to do right now while you're waiting? Or while you're, like, having those ships are coming up towards you?
How many is it?
There's 3 ships coming up.
Okay.
I would almost say I feel we can take 3 ships.
Yeah, just have Sandra piloting and I'll fucking gun. Jerry can gun. How's Sandra shielding?
4D.
Okay, so same as mine.
Yeah.
So she can also handle shields, I'll just go.
So, So yeah, so you're just getting ready for the ships to come up and such, and yeah, and had I said how long it was until the Imperial shuttle's supposed to be arriving?
You did, but I don't fucking.
Hey, I don't remember.
I want to say it was like hours. It was like 12 hours or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or like 12 hours when all this started, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, the 3 ships are coming up to meet you. Let me just open up already to the space combat section, since that's what we're going to be needing. Okay. So as the ships are approaching, let me just bring up a thing. Yeah, because yeah, you disabled Acha's weapons, so he isn't going to be a threat. Quickly marking down stuff. Okay, so as the ships are approaching, what are each of you going to be doing?
Gunning.
I'll probably just get ready.
I'm getting ready to shoot. I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, same.
Do you want Sandra moving you like closer to them so you have like easier shots, or further so they have harder shots, or
keep us within short range of them,
okay.
basically.
Okay.
That's what I would prefer.
Yeah, at the start you'll be at long range, but then she'll be, you'll be moving closer, but you want short range, okay.
Think anyway.
What?
I think anyway. Our evasion is better than our shooting, so that makes sense to me.
Okay. Okay, and so there's ship 1, 2, and 3. Which are you each shooting at?
1.
I'll go for 3.
Okay. Ship 3 and ship 1. I guess R2 isn't really doing much. R2 I guess will be repairing something if something breaks.
True.
Okay. Okay. It's only been a week and I've already forgotten everything about ship combat. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, it's first the piloting segment. Because you're all moving towards each other, you go from long range to medium range. Yeah. Okay, then we go to the first fire segment, and everyone's just shooting once, so just the only fire segment. But everyone make your starship gunnery roll.
It's +3, right?
I think it was.
Let me just quickly check. Oh, we'll scroll past. Fire control of 3D. So yes.
Okay. I'm gonna be a second because Roll20 wasn't wanting to let me roll.
25. Well, this is not all once this time. Or
True.
nearly all once.
Don't close it,
It
Eric.
was kind of funny.
Don't close it, just put it aside. You're gonna need the book again right away.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I was the one that sneezed.
Yeah, true.
And now I don't feel like I need to sneeze right now, so I guess my need to sneeze has gone away. Transferred
I won't be
to
able
you.
to hear for a second.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, that's... Oh, that's not as good a roll as I thought it was. I just noticed all the higher dice first before I noticed this. Okay, so y'all got 25 and 31. Okay. Medium range, okay. Okay, so Kilo or Zoe hits first. So then roll the damage.
Which was 60, I was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, that was a really bad hull roll. You actually destroyed that ship in one shot.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And Zoe kills again.
So we got, like, it blew up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You just
Destroy.
yeah.
Plot twist. Theo was on that ship.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but nah.
But I need
It's
you to
o-
quickly make a new character while we
It's
continue.
okay. I've been meaning to kill off one of them anyway.
Okay.
Oof.
Then Jason hits the second one. Roll.
D3.
Okay, that's a bit better. Okay, so that's just lightly damaged. So, which is like the equivalent of momentarily stunned.
Momentarily stunned that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, big difference between the first and second shots there.
You know what? I almost made a joke about it momentarily stunning too. When he rolled one under me, I almost wanted to be like, now that'll be a momentary stun, but then I didn't say it, and now I wish I did.
Okay. But it does, yeah, prevent that one from shooting back at you, but the other ship still shoots back.
Sure, now we only have one ship shooting this round.
And let's see here. That's where Sandra's piloting. Plus, what's the ship's maneuverability? Just 1D. Okay. And I'm just going to try evading. And she did. She evaded that shot.
Hey.
Good job.
Okay. So that's the end of that round. Just going to keep shooting.
Yes,
Yeah, I'll
indeed.
switch to 2.
Figured as much. Just gonna keep.
I mean, you can shoot at one, but I don't think there's much left to shoot.
Just gonna shoot at the debris. Okay. So then everyone moves closer, moving you to short range, and now, yeah, roll for the shots.
Roll a tad bit early. I mean, yeah, you'll hit.
No, I don't think so. Holy shit, dude. Didn't roll under a 4.
That's that
Do you think I'll hit first?
Seems.
Sure you will.
It's nice and easy math. Okay, so you got a 37 and 18. Okay. So, first,
I wonder who goes first.
Zoe's shot. This time they are actually going to try evading, though.
Rude.
No, that's fair. I did murder your friends.
Yeah.
Who cares about their friends?
They were really more of acquaintances.
He tries to evade, still gets hit. Roll for damage.
It's gonna die again.
Okay, that one is heavily damaged. Yeah. So that was number 2. Then number 3 shoots at you. So again, Sandra's going to try evading. I feel like that probably does it. But let me just add up the numbers to be certain. Oh yeah, that definitely does that. Okay, and then Jason's shot. Okay, I said you're at short range. Okay, so they... Let's see, that one they might actually be able to evade. All depends on how the dice go. Yeah, so that the ship manages to evade Jason's shot.
Unsurprising.
Yeah. I'm going to... Yeah, that's probably the best way for me to mark that down. Okay. Both of you just keeping with your targets?
Yep.
Mine is heavily damaged, ain't it?
Yes. That means it's rolls are reduced by 1d. So it's similar to, you know, being wounded.
Alright, I'll shoot it. So, yeah, same.
Okay. And then Sandra's gonna be trying to... Well, keeping you at short range. Oh, wait. So I think last time we had points where you were at, like, point-blank range, but I think with ship combat, can't get closer than short range.
Ah.
Okay.
I honestly don't think it would have made a difference, though.
Probably
I mean,
not.
Point blank range, you'd probably be basically running into them.
That's maybe why it isn't a thing.
Yeah.
I just, you know, we don't do ship combat a lot, so I myself am still learning.
Yeah. I mean, it made enough sense to me that there was something that was, like, closer than short range.
Yeah. So, basically, yeah, they're just maintaining the short range then. So then, everybody shoot your shots.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We could call point blank range ramming range.
Jesus! Do you need some help, buddy? It's just getting worse.
Sure is.
Sandra and Jason should switch.
I don't really want him piloting. To be honest.
I'll just jump off ship. I'm not needed.
It's like, just give me a spacesuit, my lightsaber, and I'll jump at them.
It's funny too because like I'm not actually that much better at gunning than you. That's the thing. I'm only 1D better at gunning,
Yeah, it's just the bad rolls.
and yet I almost tripled it.
It's okay. Getting them out of the way early.
All right, I will take up Eric's suggestion. I will find a space and just jump out.
Chip in here last week, he kept rolling. It was just like one less one each time.
Yep.
He rolled like 4 1s and a 4, and then he rolled like 3 1s, a 4, and a 6, and then it was like 2 1s.
Dude, those are my rolls.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, that's no. Okay.
Can I say it's Dan here sabotaging me?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yes, that one has... So the one Zoe's shooting at is going to try evading, but...
Good luck.
Is it even possible? It's not, but they're going to try anyway. Yep, nope. Because they're already heavily damaged, so that's the minus 1d from its maneuverability, so it's just their... Yeah, so, yeah, you hit them. Roll for damage. Hull, I don't think it's reduced, though.
Had a feeling I was gonna get a low damage.
Yeah, hull codes aren't affected by being damaged. Oof.
Okay, good.
That's
a good sound for me. Considering I only rolled a 15.
Okay, so it's severely damaged now. And... let's see here. So let's see which ship system stops working. Weapon system, okay. Okay. So that one's just not going to be shooting anymore. And then the other one's shooting at you. Sandra's again going to try evading. Yeah, she evades. Pretty sure, wait, if she got all ones, or I think a single 2 would have failed. It's pretty much as soon as I saw any other numbers show up on the dice, I was like, okay, yeah, you're all good. And then Jason's firing. That one's gonna try evading. Yep. Managed to evade Jason's shot.
Shockingly.
So, so is Zoe switching targets?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ready to roll all ones now.
Yeah. The ship that's severely damaged has started moving away.
That's good.
But yeah, the other one's shooting back at you, and you're both shooting at it. So everyone, shoot your shots.
That's good, but... Hey!
Finally, Jesus.
You rolled higher than me.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's okay, I'm sure the damage roll will make up for it.
I'm sure it will.
27 and 24 for you. Okay. Is evasion also...
Probably just actually wish I shot at the other one.
Yeah, okay. Evasion does affect
Whatever.
all.
The one that's now flying away.
Why?
I don't know, it could get buddies.
They can get buddies anyway. They have fucking comms, dude. There's no reason to fucking unnecessarily murder a ship.
Okay. Tries evading, but it's no dice. So, yeah. Jason, roll for damage.
I believe in you.
Could be worse, I guess. I wish I had like a 5 instead of a 3.
Okay. That one is heavily damaged.
Oh, then I'd have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well, you'd have 1, 3, 2.
Oh. What? So I was just thinking of when I did my grocery shopping earlier today, and my total was $111 and 21 cents. If it was only 10 cents left, it would have been all ones.
Oh,
Aw.
that's when you need a 10-cent candy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you said 10 cents less.
Yeah,
Never-
10 cents. Yeah,
never
maybe
mind.
10 cents less, yeah. Okay. Then, Zoe's shot. Roll for damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. It is now severely damaged. Let's see what's not working on it. Ooh, different system. Which system is that? Oh, ion drives. Which is, it's like
Oh.
the sublight drives.
So it can't move?
Can't move.
Okay.
Right, time to enter and interrogate him.
I can still shoot.
Yeah, it can still shoot. So, and it's still going to be shooting at you.
Alright, but I'm still shooting back.
I'll shoot as well, I guess. I'll try, rather.
Okay. Then, well, what was my mouse doing there? Okay, everyone then roll your, shoot your shots. Okay, damage, so 1 less. Okay, 25 and 21. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna try. No, they can't dodge. What am I thinking? I was gonna say they're gonna try evading, but they can't. So Zoe, roll for damage.
Ooh. Actually, kind of didn't want to roll that one.
Okay. Severely damaged ship, which is again heavily damaged, becomes dead in space. So it cannot move, fire, enter hyperspace, or make shield rolls. And yeah,
Rip.
So
is
don't shoot.
Fine.
okay. So what are y'all doing now?
Oh, would there be
Anything
a
else
point to
heading towards
entering the
us,
other
or-
ship?
I don't think so.
I'll try to figure out what's trying to come here for whatever is coming here.
I mean, clearly they want the ship, the cloaked ship. Like, I don't think we'll learn anything from them. The only piece of information we really need is who's flying the ship. But I don't know. I don't really feel like they'll know that. I feel like it'll just be more fighting.
Skull, how you doing, buddy? Your ship a bit broke. I don't know. I guess we can wait.
Yeah, is anything happening? Are they just leaving, or well, they can't leave.
Yeah, the third ship is just sitting there. Second ship was heading back to the planet. Arch's ship, I think his was. I'm going to say his was already heading back to the planet while you were fighting the other three. So, yeah. So you're just going to wait for now?
I think we'll wait and see what happens.
So, you're just waiting, and the next, I guess, just at this point, a little under 12 hours pass rather uneventfully, and
Good.
the shuttle drops out of hyperspace.
I'd say we probably immediately go for it.
You
What do
hadn't
you mean go?
you hadn't damaged it at all, right?
No, it
Awesome.
was damaged.
Was it?
A little bit. It was damaged and then jumped into hyperspace anyway.
Yeah, just like I forgot what it was severely damaged. I just forgot what got damaged.
Oh, I forgot that then.
I'm not 100% sure it was severe. I just know it was damaged.
I
Maybe
thought
swapped
it
or
was the
something.
other ship that you had fought. That had shown up and given it time to escape, but because it definitely wasn't the hyperdrive or the nav computer.
No. But it was definitely damaged
Okay.
in some way.
Okay, I don't remember. And
It might have just been heavily.
Okay. So, yeah, it drops out of hyperspace, and,
I want to try calling it.
okay. You try calling it, and there's no answer.
Okay, Jason, can you try
I can try and
Sensing,
sense. Sure.
to see who's on it?
Okay. So you're trying to identify who's on it?
Yeah,
I guess so.
because we already know someone's on it, so I
Yes.
just want to know who.
Okay. Roll me a sense. 19. You're not sure who's on it. It does seem to only be one person on it, but you're not sure
Okay,
who it is.
what are they doing?
The ship is just sitting there.
Do we want to shoot it? Do we want to try and dock with it?
I
Can
would
we
say
try and
dock with it.
You could
I would say like how much trouble can one person be, but
Depends. Okay.
Okay. So gonna have Sandra dock with it, or are you taking back the piloting?
I'll let Sandra try.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, Sandra goes and docks with the shuttle.
Okay. It's just sitting there. It's just letting this happen.
Yep.
I don't like that. I guess we'll board the ship.
Okay. So you go over to the airlock. Weapons ready, I assume.
Yeah.
lights say
And
about.
open the airlock. Actually, you need to quickly look at the interior of an Imperial shuttle. Images. Why are all of these images? Half the images are just of the Lego Imperial shuttle.
Perfect.
Okay, so yeah, you dock with it and you look inside, and inside it's basically like where you dock, there is like an area with a bunch of seats and such, and there's a few doors along the wall, and then you can see up ahead to the cockpit. And you don't see anyone.
Time to look for a hidey hole.
Well, I did say there are a few doors along each side.
I'd say we just check door by door.
Sure. Do you want to try sensing? To see if you can
yeah.
Or maybe try using your ability that you can use.
Sure.
He's
I'll
like,
try sense
fine.
a direction. Can just use it, right? Or
Yeah, just roll your sense. Okay, you sense person behind one of the doors, which appears to be a holding cell.
Fun.
okay.
We'll go investigate that.
All right.
Okay, so you go check. The door is locked.
I have a lightsaber. I can open this door.
Hold on. Before we unlock this door, can I like call out to the other side? Can I just be like, who's in there?
Okay. So, Theo, you've been sitting in this holding cell for the past 6 days?
No big deal.
Basically, you had been on, like, the Rebel base. You had seen... Oh, it was... what? You've been on guard duty in, like, the ship hangar area when the alarm had gone off, when an alarm had gone off in the base, and then you saw a small ruby float into the ship. You went in after it, and somehow found yourself... You're not even quite sure how it happened, but you find yourself locked in the holding cell, and you've been there for the past 6 days.
I chased a shiny object.
Pretty much.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece
Lovely.
of candy.
And you hear Zoe saying what she just said.
I kind of don't even want to respond out of embarrassment. Theo will call back. Hello?
I'm sure we would recognize his voice, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Like, just like Theo.
Get me out of here.
Okay, R2, you want to unlock the door?
Yeah. R2 goes and... Not a great roll, but good enough. So
Theo's going to spend the entire session locked in a holding cell.
yeah, R2 unlocks the door and it slides open and Theo's there.
Okay.
Finally.
I'll be like, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It involved a shiny object.
Okay, do you know who flew the ship?
I have no idea.
Okay. Can we go check the like ship controls to see if it's like automated or something?
Okay, yeah, you go up to the cockpit, and the piloting computer is basically looks like it's been like burnt, like it's just like black and such, and the Ruby, the one that you had recovered from a few sessions ago, the one from the...
Oh, the one that Zoe was not there.
Oh yeah, Zoe wasn't there for. Jason was there. Yeah.
Sure was.
But yeah,
Jason, Brendan, Mira.
yeah. That Ruby is just like embedded in the console.
Huh.
Okay.
That's the shiny thing.
Okay. Can we get it out of the console?
You can certainly try.
Do I still
I'll
still
try.
have all my equipment, or would that have been?
Yeah, you have your equipment. It's
Okay.
still on you. Or your guns and such were like right outside the holding cell. I'm actually gonna say.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna re-equip all that. Then.
Yeah. Because also just like if you had them, you would have just tried shooting your way out. So
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I will
Jason
try
was
and
gonna
grab.
try again.
I will try to grab that thing.
Okay. So you try to grab it, and it's like really hot. Like, you know, it's like touching the stove when it's on. So you kind of reflexively jerk your hand back.
Hmm.
Okay. Can you try and sense if this is weird Jedi shit? I don't know.
Hmm. Guess I could try. Wouldn't think so, but sure.
Okay. Roll your sense.
Consistent at least.
Because yeah, last time you had, you know, encountered this thing, you tried sensing it, and you know it felt off, but it wasn't like, you know, force related. However, now sensing it, it does have a lingering feeling of something dark side. Doesn't seem like it's like the ruby itself isn't like a force object, but it is something weird. But there is a sense that something dark side related happened with it since you last saw it.
Do I sense any specific signature?
Like
something I would recognize of it?
Not with the 17.
Okay, is there any way for us to take the ship back while docked? Like, can we enter hyperspace docked? I weirdly feel like we've encountered this before, but I don't remember.
I feel like, physically speaking, you wouldn't be able to enter hyperspace with two ships that were docked unless they were both engaging at the same time at the same speed.
That makes enough sense to me.
Because the integrity of the docking connection wouldn't be enough for you to tether. Like, I feel like the Force would rip that apart.
Yeah, and especially, yeah, because think about it also because the fact that hyperdrive is kind of designed, you know, for the ship or whatever. Something like a smaller ship being attached to you would be fine, but like, you know, two ships of about the same size, that could cause issues, I think. So, like,
That's
if
fair.
you're in a big capital ship and you have, like, a shuttle docked with you, that wouldn't be an issue type thing. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Is there any way we can take control of the ship?
R2 could try.
I don't think I like that idea. If it can do something weird to technology, if it makes like the ship console look completely burned, I don't really trust attaching more technology to it.
Fair.
Yeah, because the ship controls are just completely fucked, right? Okay. I have a bad idea.
I like it already.
Anyone else have an idea?
No. But Theo does have a thermal detonator.
That's also a bad idea.
You didn't say a good idea.
You have a point.
Wonder if I could like try and lift it out with my altar thingy.
Ooh. Okay. I like
I
that
like it.
idea.
Yeah.
No.
I was just gonna shoot at it and see what happens. Like, was that your idea?
My idea was a lightsaber, but similar to that.
I like that too.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna try, like, just telekinetically pulling it out.
Yes.
Okay, roll your altar.
Could be worse.
So you try pulling it out, and based on, like, you know, how, you know, small and light it is, you feel like you should be able to pull it out, but you're not able to.
Theo's gonna touch it.
Okay.
It's hot though.
Yeah.
It was hot for Jason.
It's hot for you as well.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you don't learn by watching somebody else touch the stove. You have to touch it yourself.
Well, I don't know if it was necessarily hot or if he just perceived it as hot. So I wanted to perform an experiment.
You also perceive it as hot.
Perfect.
Okay. Is there, there's like no way to take the ship back with us, is there?
Let's just blow up the ship.
Like, is there a way to tether it to us at all?
Can we cut out the console? Instead of trying to remove it, let's remove the console.
Yeah, but part of the problem with that is then how do we get the ship back? Like, we have the same problem, essentially, of how do we get the ship back, because we're destroying the ship's console.
Consoles can be replaced. Just look through the wreckage of the other ship, just like get a console from there.
This is the shuttle with the cloaking tech, right?
Yep.
There is.
Oh.
I think we should hook R2 up to it.
No, I really hate that idea. If it can just fucking ruin technology like this, I really don't feel like attaching more technology is going to be productive. I feel like it will murder R2.
Can I just try and sense it again and investigate it some more?
Sure. Anything
My
anything in particular you're trying to sense about it?
Just like I can maybe recognize like what this dark side thing is.
Okay.
It's like the familiar thing.
Okay. Roll your sense.
Nope.
14.
Yeah.
No.
It's a good
Okay,
try.
my other thought is we just destroy the ship.
If we're gonna do that, we might as well remove the console.
Yeah, I'm just
with that.
saying-
Try.
if there's no way for us to tether it and bring it back with us, then the safest thing is to just fucking destroy it.
I mean, yeah.
There was no way to tether it, right? Like, that's not a thing we can do at all.
Not like for bringing it through hyperspace, no. Like, you could, like, you know, bring it around with you, you know, sublight, but...
Are we just in open space, or are there any bodies nearby?
You're near the planet Kroltam 6. Up in orbit above it.
Is that a friendly world?
No.
It's a crime-ridden world. It's controlled by, like, 3 criminal organizations. The one formerly headed up by a car being one of them.
Gotcha.
Also then
And also there's
Fedja the
Ruby that
Hutt
was chasing-
and the Alviran Syndicate.
Okay, so maybe not land then. Well, let's cut the console out.
Sure.
Jason, you got your lightsaber?
I sure do.
I don't think my knives are gonna be of much use removing this.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'll do the thing, I guess.
Okay, so you go and cut out the piloting console.
All right.
What happens to the ruby?
Well, that's the whole reason I wanted to cut out the console so we can take it with us.
Yeah, but does the ruby, like, detach, or is it still just embedded
I see.
in the
It's still embedded in it.
Okay.
How big is the console now? Take like 2 of us to carry it.
I guess it depends on how much he had cut out of. If it was just like big enough for a section like with the ruby in it, or
I was imagining just a section with the ruby, basically. Just
Okay.
attaching the ruby.
So I'll pick it up and carry it back on to the other ship.
okay.
Yeah. Is there any way for us to take control of the ship now, like, without a console? Can we, like, do anything? Like, rig anything up?
You could try having R2 connecting, because like that's just like the piloting console. There are, you know, could try having R2 try to tap in.
I would like to do that, because now that the ruby's not there, I trust it more.
Okay. Where's R2's character sheet? Yeah, R2 gets control of the ship.
Okay.
All right.
Can we basically just... Someone would probably have to stay on here for it to go back through hyperspace properly, huh?
I mean, yeah, you couldn't just, like, well,
I don't really want the ruby on the moon water, to be honest. I think it
R2,
should stay on the ship.
R2 would have to stay on here to, use the hyperdrive, just because he's basically the intermediary between, to the ship's computer right now.
Makes sense. Okay. I think someone else should stay on this ship, and then everyone else should go back to the Moonwater, and we should just head back to base. Base. That's my plan.
I'll stay.
I mean, I was gonna say, I should probably stick to wherever the stone goes.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of you understand R2? I can't remember.
Yep, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I also understand R2.
R2 also actually says that there seems to be some kind of a lockout of the hyperdrive system.
Ah. Okay. Can that be fixed?
You could probably try and hack behind it.
R2 is going to try and hack into it. So R2's saying that it's a bit beyond his ability to hack into, but he does recognize kind of the coding used to do this. It does seem to be something from Ikar's organization. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of feeling just destroying the ship, to be honest.
I was just gonna say, I think we're back to blowing it up.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright. Suppose I want to go back to the Moonwater.
I was just gonna say, should we evacuate first?
Yeah. Go back to the Moonwater, detach, and blow it up. That's our plan.
Okay. Not gonna try, getting a cloaking device off it or anything?
Oh, can we? I thought we can't. I thought that's why we stole it in the first place.
Nope. That was never said.
I'm stupid. It's okay.
Alright, so
should've
install
asked.
one in Moonwater.
Yeah, I would love to try and take the cloaking device off.
Okay. So... disconnecting it will require a starship repair roll. I think that's...
Isn't R2 actually the best at that?
Yes.
I mean, I have 2D, so...
I have 60, so I ain't bad. I just think R2 is better than 60, right?
Yeah, 70.
Yeah, 70 plus 1.
Okay.
Show off.
Can I help at all? Can this be a two-person thing?
So Zoe gets to hold the flashlight.
Yeah, it can be like, because the way it works, this would be the same way as like with regular starship, any kind of repair roll, is everyone who wants to can roll, and just whoever whoever got the highest roll.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll still roll.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Love to try, but I'm sure my 2D plus 1 will be of so much help.
Well, I was gonna say, it's a good thing you both rolled, but actually no, R2 and you actually tied.
Phew.
He just had a few ones, so... I mean, you also have a couple ones, so it just...
Yeah.
Instantly, upon seeing the ones, I'm like, ooh, that's not a good roll, but... You know, the other dice and the total number of dice makes up for it. But yeah. See, I managed to disconnect it and bring it back to the Moonwater. And then you undock from the shuttle. And who's going to be shooting it?
Actually, do we need to shoot it? Because, like, Now it doesn't have a cloaking device. It doesn't have a console. We could just leave it dead in space if we wanted to. Fuck it, destroy it.
Just shoot it.
Sandra can pilot. I'll shoot it.
Okay. Okay.
Jason can just also shoot it though.
Yeah. If you want to shoot it, shoot it.
Sure.
Just so it happens quicker, you know.
Just lost my confidence at shooting.
Oh, you'll do great now that it doesn't matter. Now that there are no stakes. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah. Okay. Jason roll damage.
now that there are 0 stakes.
Okay.
So,
It is, I think, severely damaged. Right? Yes. So you disabled its, I think that was ion drives. Yes, ion drives. So now it can't move. And then Zoe, roll for damage.
oops. Oh, cute. Full house.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What's that? Okay, it's dead in space now.
Not good enough. I want it destroyed.
Okay.
It was already.
Oh no! Wait! Oh no! Wait!
technically
No!
dead.
Wait! No. Oh no! Actually, no. It is destroyed. I was
Oh.
looking at the wrong thing. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. And we did take the ruby off first, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That was clarified. Just making
Yep.
sure we're all on the same page. Okay. Okay. Is there a way? Never mind. It doesn't really matter. I guess we'll just head back to base. That's the plan.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Do we got to do astrogation for that?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Would
don't
it
know what
help?
Sandra's astrogation is, but -7.
Would it help if we connected the console to the Moonwater's computer?
I don't want to do that because the console still has a ruby in it.
Yeah. Your astrogation is better.
Okay, then I'll do the astrogation.
Okay.
It'll take 3 days, right?
Standard trip would be 3 days with the Moonwater. Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll make it 1 day. I'm feeling confident.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
You get it. You jump into hyperspace, heading back to the Rebel base. Anything any of you want to be doing during that 1 day?
Yes, I'm gonna continue repairing that lightsaber or try.
I want to just keep an eye on the ruby. Keep an eye on the ship console. Is it still hot after like a little bit on our ship?
So
Yep.
on.
Okay.
It's not. It doesn't seem to be cooling off. Jason, make me your lightsaber repair. Okay. Yeah. You
Oh, that's a really good roll.
you get it fixed up and working.
Nice.
Hey, my quest is completed.
And let's see here.
Part of me just wants to be like, let me just pull a Samuel L. Jackson. Like, I want it to be purple.
Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, And it is purple, actually.
Nice. Hey.
I brought up a random color generator.
Nice.
Alright, I'll add it to my inventory. Or update its inventory, rather.
So how many lightsabers?
Alright, my quest is complete.
How many working lightsabers do you have right now?
I still have
Oh,
Master
like-
Lucian's one, I have my blue one, now I have this purple one.
What color is Master Lucian's again?
Green?
Okay, so you have green, blue, and purple.
Starting a collection. I used to have a red one, but you know.
So as of right now, you have all of the Jedi colors from the movies.
Well, I mean, there's like the yellow one, isn't there? Like, what is it? Plo Koon, I believe, who uses it?
Oh, maybe.
Well, orange, yellow.
Not orange. There's no orange ones in the movies.
Gotta
Oh,
make
for
a
the orange was like
rainbow.
the only canon orange one is like, what was it? The Fallen Order game?
Maybe. I don't know. I know there's orange ones in, like, the old Legends canon. But, yeah.
He also just has this half of the rainbow.
Oh, yeah. So you need yellow next. And then orange and red. Okay.
Gotta collect them all.
Pokemon. Okay. Is Theo doing anything?
I'm gonna clean all my weapons because I feel like I haven't done that in a while.
Okay. So otherwise, the trip passes rather uneventfully. After a day, you come out of hyperspace. Back at the Rebel base. And, okay. Yeah. Out of hyperspace back to the Rebel base. Just going to land.
Yeah.
Okay. You piloting now?
Sure.
Okay. Roll me piloting for landing. Okay. So, you go fly in and, land in the, ship bay. And is anyone watching the Ruby right now?
I'll say keep an eye on it.
Okay, as you go into you're going into landing, Jason notices that the ruby starts glowing.
I'll
Touch.
just contact us. Hey guys.
I maybe want to go back up, or do I want to keep landing? Opinion?
I'm gonna extend my hand towards it, not touch it, but just to feel if it's getting hotter than it was before.
It's not getting hotter, but it is still hot. It's just
Do we have like anything with like I don't know, like some sort of a suit that'll be like anti-heat or something?
I think we should still land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or do you want to go back up and then contact the base?
Well, we can't really contact, but if we go back up a little bit, couldn't we send a shuttle?
you could go down with an escape pod.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When I said shuttle, I meant escape pod, genuinely. Yeah, so send somebody down to, like, contact, maybe. Or we can just keep landing.
Screw it. Let's keep landing.
Yeah, I'll just try and land quickly and get the ruby off the ship.
Okay. So, yeah, so you go and you land. And, yeah, you've landed.
Good landing.
Yeah, very good landing.
Okay, thank you. I want to get the ruby off the ship.
Okay. You
Theo picks up the console and walks it out.
Okay. It's off the ship now.
Okay.
Find a vault we can just dump it.
I want to take it with us to the captain, I think. That's my idea.
Is it still glowing now that we're landed?
It stops glowing.
Okay.
Okay, I still want to take it with us to the captain.
Agreed.
Along with the cloaking device. Is it actually hard to carry, or is it?
The cloaking device, although I didn't really say it, you probably would have had, like, all of you kind of carrying it on. It is a pretty big device.
Then never mind.
Okay. So yeah, so you go to Captain Thorne's office. And, go in and, yeah.
I'm still very much here. I'm just
Okay.
listening to my dog fight.
Okay. So yeah, so you go in.
Fight.
You go in, and Captain Thorne is like, welcome back. How did it go out there?
I'm just gonna tell him, like, there's, like, dark side stuff coming from the gem.
Okay, so we went up. Wait, he already knows about the thing we did before going into hyperspace because we came down and we
Yes.
told him that we got it and we're heading there. Okay, yes. So we got there. We went to explore the planet briefly. Ran into someone that does not like Jason very much. Had
No
to
friend.
do some shooting. It seems as though okay. You know what? I just tell him everything. I don't know. I'm a little distracted because my dogs really need out. I'm gonna go let my dogs out real quick. You guys can tell them. Have fun.
Will do. I'll just continue where she left off.
Okay.
And then, yeah, like, well, we got in the shuttle. And remember that Ruby from before?
Yes, I see it. Is Theo still carrying the console?
I've set it down. I set
Okay.
it down once we entered.
But you brought it in. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I see.
There's some dark side stuff coming from it. Not sure quite what, but...
Also, I don't remember you bringing Theo with, but he has been missing since...
Yeah.
Let's just say, Captain, that I got distracted by a shiny object.
Go on.
The last thing I remember, I was standing guard, and this ruby appeared, and I was compelled to follow it. I couldn't stop myself, and the next thing I knew, I was in this holding cell on a ship,
Huh.
and that's where they found me.
Okay. And what and I see you have the console with the gem. What happened to the ship?
We blew it up.
But not before removing the cloaking device.
Oh, well,
It's all nicely waiting on the ship.
that's good then.
Maybe you should just install it in the moon water. That makes the missions easier later on.
I mean, You could probably use it if we can get it working with the Moonwater systems.
Sure, we got some skillful people here.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely good, though, that you got the cloaking device. I mean, without that, the shuttle it's just a Imperial shuttle, so it's no major loss. Definitely a good thing you recovered the cloaking device.
We want to be invisible.
Yeah. And so you said the Ruby was something dark side related?
Yeah, it seemed to be controlling the ship.
To what purpose?
Well,
We're not.
What did we find on the computer again on the shuttle? Like something about the Icar stuff, right?
The hyperdrive was locked out, and R2 said it looked like the hack that was locking it out was something that he's seen before from a car.
And also the ships that came to try and stop us were from a car's mansion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I mentioned that.
Huh. Even with a card dead, his organization is continuing to be a thorn in our side.
Did we mention the ruby glowing before?
Did we?
Because if not, I mentioned that. I mentioned the fact that the ruby started glowing when we were landing. Basically.
Yeah, that. We weren't sure whether we should land or not when it started to glow, and then by the time we set down, it had stopped.
Huh. Definitely have to look into that. Yeah. I mean, Jason, if you want to try seeing if you can figure out anything more about it, Zoe, if you want to look into installing the cloaking device on the Moonwater. Yeah, we might actually be needing to send you out. So see if you can, see if you can do that, and we might be sending you out shortly, which means testing the cloaking device, you know, mid-mission, but...
Could I try again right now?
Sure. Roll
I'm
me...
gonna use my force point.
Okay. Roll me your force point infused sense. $32.
Really low roll that.
Yeah, it's like barely average.
It's not even.
Is it?
No. Not really.
Yeah, because average would be
Alright.
35?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But, yeah, 32. Okay, so now you're sensing again, and, you definitely do recognize now, like, the source of the dark side. It does seem to be a car, or, you know, his
remains.
his force ghost, as it were. Eric, stop playing with these dice if you're just going to drop them.
I've never done that.
I still have the one that rolled over like a ways away that I'm just leaving for now, but I keep seeing it and it bugs me that it's just on the floor.
Just mocking you.
Yeah.
I mean, I will pass on all the information like right away if I can.
If you can, what's stopping you?
I don't know. Like,
Does it have the words to describe what's happening? Forgot a car's name.
who's the car again? Forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, Captain's like, I mean, I'm not too familiar with a lot of this Force stuff, but so is this like something like Ikaar would have set in motion before he died, or is this like he's still around in some form?
I would say he could be around in some form.
Of course. Okay. Well,
If only we knew where he was.
yeah. And as you're also like, his computer starts beeping. He's like, "Oh, give me one moment."
No, you're talking to us now.
Does Jason actually say that?
No.
That would be great.
Like, okay, we're actually going to need to send you away right away. If you want to try installing the cloaking device during your flight, up to you. But we're going to need you to go to the planet planet wait, let me just make sure that's not an actual planet from Star Wars.
Or we're actually going to Tatooine.
Oh, it's close to an actual planet from Star Wars. Okay, we'll do that then instead. Okay. You go to the planet Weltronia. And we have a team there that we've lost contact with. And they were they've been under siege by the Imperials for a little while, so we'd been planning to send reinforcements, but now that we've lost contact with them, we're gonna need to do so right away.
Okay.
So
We'll head out then, I suppose. Do we have astrogation data, or?
We do have astrogation data, but it's standard trips, so it would be, standard trip would be 8 days, so with your ship 4 days.
And you probably went to quicker.
If you can get there quicker, it would be...
Quicker.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is it good with a team of you? So, what, you three? I guess Sandra's probably still here as well, and then R2. Need anyone else, or...
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Need any equipment or anything before you head out?
I'm going to stock up on thermal detonators again, because I've only got one left.
Oh no.
You can get...
I know.
You can get 2 more.
Thank you.
You can, but that doesn't mean you should.
I'd rather have them and not need them.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know, when you have a thermal detonator, every problem looks like something that can be solved with a thermal detonator.
You show me a problem that can't be solved with a thermal detonator. I'll wait.
World peace.
I mean...
If everyone's dead, the world will be
yeah, exactly.
That would take a lot of thermal detonators, though.
or just a handful of very well-placed ones.
Okay. And, so yeah, you head back to the Moonwater and take off.
Sure do.
Roll me a pilot to take off.
Okay.
Nice. Nice, smooth takeoff. Up into space. And now astrogation.
I will make it one day, so it'll be a difficulty of 18?
Yep.
I can do that. Confidence. Okay.
Nice.
25. And you enter hyperspace. One second, just need to quickly mark something down.
And then, yeah, while we're in hyperspace, R2 and I will try and attach the cloaking device.
Okay.
Because that's Starship Repair, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay, then roll me your Starship Repair.
Ooh!
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
So start at it. After you've been working out for a little bit and got a good start, but don't quite have it done. So it's gonna probably take you the rest of the flight. So then roll me another Starship Repair.
Okay. Okay. Still good. Damn.
Yeah, you beat R2 with both of your rolls.
Let me roll my R2 real quick.
But you finish installing it just as you drop out of hyperspace.
Okay, great.
Did anyone else do anything during that day?
I'm playing
Nothing
with a
of
new
consequence.
lightsaber.
Jason was playing with a new lightsaber. What was Theo doing?
Nothing of consequence.
Okay.
Wow, good job.
Thank you.
Should we maybe engage that while we approach the planet?
Well, okay, hold on. So, what information do we have about the situation we're going into?
So there's a rebel base on this. Well, a rebel outpost. I wouldn't say a base. It's a smaller outpost, and it's been under siege by the Empire. So like they have because the base is like built into a mountain, so it's pretty well defended. But the Empire has been like trying to get in for a while. You know that they have quite a few stormtroopers there. You'd heard that they have at least one ATST walker. Yeah. You don't know exactly how many stormtroopers they have, though, but...
Okay, then yes, I would like to cloak.
Okay.
Those are the really big ones, right?
The ATSTs are the two-legged ones, not the four-legged ones.
Oh, okay.
The four-legged ones are the AT-ATs.
Okay.
Which... So you don't have to worry about using a tow cable to trip them up. Like in every video game ever with one of them. Even though that, like, a lot of the video games where you have to do that take place before Hoth, which is where they came up with the idea of you doing that. So it's a continuity error. This is also before the Battle of Hoth, so yeah, you wouldn't know about that anyway.
I'm going to run and get my dogs real quick. Should only take a couple minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Because I was... When I was playing through the first Star Wars Rogue Squadron... Eric, I wasn't even playing with the dice, I just picked them up. I literally just picked them up. Where did it even go? I don't know. I'll find it later.
Never to be found again.
I mean, it's probably under my desk somewhere. Like, if I have use a flashlight, I should be able to... Oh, no, not actually see it. I might actually be able to reach it with my foot. Ugh. It's a bit hard because it's by some cables. There we go. Or, no, that wasn't even it. What did I even grab them with it? It's best not to question what's all under my desk. Yeah. When I was playing Star Wars Rogue Squadron, you know, a couple months ago or whatever, and I was like, oh, yeah, where are you doing this? But then when I was looking stuff up on it, it's just like, oh, all the missions except for the final one are set before Hoth. But I'm like, wasn't Hoth when they, like, figured out to do that? And I look it up, and it's like, yep. And now I'm playing through Rogue Squadron 3, which again has at least one mission that I'm pretty sure is set before Hoth, because I know there's Hoth-based missions later in the game. And again, I'm having to deal with Walker AT-ATs and tripping them up with snowspeeder tow cables, and I'm like, yeah, they just don't care about the continuity, do they? Yeah. But I mean, you know, it's what everyone expects with AT-ATs, how you take them out, so I understand why they put that in the video games. But yeah. Although the first video game to have that was, I believe, Shadows of the Empire, which was during the Hoth stuff. But there you could actually just destroy the AT-ATs. It just, I think each shot did 1% damage, so you had to shoot them 100 times to destroy them by shooting them.
That's annoying.
Which still a lot of people did, because it's still... A lot of people find it easy, because, like, they're slow, they're easy to hit a lot, right? Whereas doing the whole tripping them up by circling them, that is a bit trickier. Because I think the mission in that, where you did that in Shadows of the Empire, because that game had, like, some kind of medals you got on each level, I think like 3, and in that one, I think you got the medals for tripping up the AT-ATs rather than just shooting them. But anyway, Keela's back, so we can get back to what we're doing. So, yeah, you engaged the cloak.
Okay, I kind of want to scout, like fly over the planet.
Okay.
What's happening?
Yeah, and near as you can tell, the cloak is working. And yeah, roll me a piloting for flying over.
Okay. Not my best.
Okay, so you go and you fly over, and yeah, you see you actually see 3 ATSTs, but they seem to be parked, and you don't see any stormtroopers outside. However, you see a massive hole in the where the door to the base should be.
Okay. I wanna. I'm tempted to blow up the ATSTs, but at the same time, I think we should try and like sneak in rather than just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day we'll successfully sneak into something.
We have.
Okay,
Okay.
more successful.
Alright.
Alright.
All right.
So should we just land and try and walk in, or does anybody got another idea?
Sure, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will land the ship. Can we keep it cloaked?
Just appear from nowhere, like, hi guys.
There was, I believe, a time limit to how long it could stay cloaked. I believe it was 2 hours.
Okay.
That's
I want to leave someone on the cloaked ship, and just the rest of us go in because, I don't know. I think it would be hard to enter a cloaked ship.
Yeah. I think I actually remember what I'd said was that it was after 2 hours. Yeah, I could stay cloaked for about 2 hours, and I think it would cause problems if, like, overheating issues or something if you kept the cloak going for longer than that. So you probably also want somebody to actually shut it off before the 2-hour mark if it comes to that.
Yeah,
Right.
basically. So I want to leave someone on the ship. Is Sandra that good at shooting?
Her blaster is 5D.
Alright, then we take R2 and leave Sandra. Hey, Sandra, you're great.
I mean, she has backup. She has my R2 that's somewhere on the ship.
Wait, really? Why has that not come up for this entire session? You've had an R2 the whole time?
He's had
I
an
mean,
R-
I brought it up earlier, but you know.
he's had an R2 for a while. He rarely mentions it though.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time your R2 came up.
I didn't even know that Jason had an R2.
Let me
That's why I understand. That's why I understand R2. I understand the BB language.
Let's see. No, that's too far.
I have a fly in my room again, like one singular fly.
I mean, one singular fly is better than more flies.
At this point, I'm pretty sure it's a pet.
Oh, I guess the last time your R2 was brought up in any way was part 85. We're in part 88, so like 3 sessions. But that neither of them were in.
Okay.
Before that, the last one was like part 70 because I only list it as an actual appearance if your droid is actually used in any way.
I mean, basically, it's just guarding the ship at this point.
Pretty much. But if you don't actually like mention him, I don't actually mark him down as like having appeared in the session.
Wait, then in that case, your R2 could just stay on the ship and we could just take Sandra.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. We'll take Sandra.
Yeah.
We'll just leave Jerry's R2 to look after the ship. Keep it cloaked, keep it locked, you know?
Hopefully it doesn't get lonely.
Keep the engine running in case we need to make a quick getaway.
Yeah, all that.
Okay. So,
Okay, remember where we parked?
This is not where I parked my ship.
I just have like this mental image of you walking away from, essentially nothing because it's cloaked ship or whatever, but just like pressing the lock button on like a key remote.
Something similar. The other image I have in my head is of somebody running into an invisible ship.
Oh, that's definitely happened in stuff that I've seen.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's try and sneak in as best we can. Like, be alert to things. Like, look around as we're sneaking in.
Okay.
That's my plan.
It's a good plan.
Like, as we approach, do we actually see anyone around? As we approach the, like, massive hole in the mountain?
You don't No, you don't see anyone.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone make me a hide sneak.
Will do. I'm slowly getting better at that.
Slowly getting worse at everything.
Yeah, your rolls, man. Oh, okay.
This is my first roll of the day.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
And then
I'm putting all of my points from this session into hide sneak.
Okay.
What were you saying about R2?
I'm just waiting for it, and then there's R2. It's gonna have like better than all us combined.
Not me.
Not better than all of you combined.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know this. What does hide sneak is?
6D plus 2.
Okay.
Got a 28. And
So not that far ahead of me.
Sandra. Okay, Sandra got a 20. So, how's it going, Theo?
Super good. Just so great.
So, you're all going, trying to be as sneaky as possible. Theo, don't know if he's wearing, like, boots that are a size too big or what it is, but, something about the way he's walking, maybe. Making a bit more noise than, he's trying to.
I forgot to take the spurs off.
Yeah, and, you go and you, sneak into the base, where you see a lot of, like, on the walls, a lot of, damage from, like, blaster fire and such. The lights are... The main lights are not working. The emergency lights are running, which are dimmer and such, but there is lighting, but it's not not quite as bright as the normal lights would be.
Where's Brendan when you need him?
I'm assuming we all have our guns out at this point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming like you're going in like
Okay, yeah, just making sure.
I do have a flashlight, but I think I probably shouldn't use it.
It's not that dim lighting. Like you can see just fine or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just mentioning it. If we do need to see something closer for some reason, I do have a flashlight.
And
then I think we just do we see dead bodies around?
Oh, really? To the right, there's a door that says "dead body room."
No,
It's not convenient. It's not that I want people to be dead. It's just if there's blaster fire, I assume that there are people.
No, you don't see any bodies here.
Okay.
And that's...
Also, dead body room. It's called a morgue.
No, it's dead body room.
Do you not have a dead body room?
Yeah, it's called a morgue.
Well...
Judging by your hat, it's called a kitchen.
It's next to the kitchen.
The pantry, maybe?
Yeah.
Walk-in freezer.
Pantry, morgue. What's the difference?
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, so you start going deeper into the base, I assume. And,
Yeah. Keeping an eye out for anything.
yeah.
Actually, specifically looking, really, because,
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing here.
Everyone roll me a search. Who's wanting to search?
Oh, yeah, I always forget that I've intentionally kept voice
Oh,
search
Jesus
lower.
Christ.
Ooh, we both got 2 ones. Cute.
There we go. That's better.
Okay.
Yay!
This is Theo's time to shine.
Yeah.
Doesn't find anything interesting. No.
I knew it.
So, I mean, Theo's looking around, and yeah, there's definitely, you know, based on like the blaster fire, like damage on the walls and such, whatever, and like looking around, whatever, he kind of realizes that, okay, yeah, there probably were people that like died here, just something was done with their bodies, you know, they were moved or disposed of or something.
Probably went to the dead body room.
True.
But yeah, and also as he's explaining this, he also hears something bit further off. Can't really make out what it is, but he hears like something further into the base.
Okay. I guess we head towards the sound. Cautiously.
Okay.
Cautiously, but with urgency.
Okay. Everyone roll me a hide sneak again.
Oh no. I take it back.
Same as my last roll, I think.
Okay.
Consistent.
Maybe I'm not doing cartwheels this time.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, cute.
I swear to God. I'm gonna stop rolling.
Jake, Jason and Theo are holding hands, skipping down the hallway.
Okay.
At least something good comes out of this.
So yeah, so
At least something good comes out of this. At least I'm making a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Jace is coming in as gay. See, that's the word you get her to respond with, like the word gay, like, was it gay?
Okay.
okay, so yeah, Theo is a bit quieter this time than he was last time. Jason, was that the same thing Jason got last time? 14?
Yep, I'm the exact same.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we're both the exact same? Cute.
R2 was also the same total.
What? The
Wow.
fuck?
Also, may I add, my last 3 rolls have all been 14s.
Oh.
Consistent.
Sandra got worse, though, but, so Zoe and R2 are being, like, super quiet, super stealthy. Everyone else is trying their best. And, yeah, so as you start getting closer, to the source of the sound, you all start hearing it, and it's like kind of a buzzing sound.
I guess we just continue towards them.
Yeah, it's getting louder, I assume, as we approach?
Yeah, getting louder as you approach. And
yeah, keep going.
Okay. Yeah, so you keep going. And come into you come to the room where it's coming from, and you come down the hallway towards the room where it's coming from, and like you see an open doorway because the door has been kind of like ripped out.
Okay.
So like you you go up to the doorway, and who wants to glance in?
I will.
Can I just sense beforehand?
Sure, roll me a sense. What are you trying to sense for?
I don't know. Any sort of people?
Okay. Roll me your sense.
I believe in you.
17.
Nope, that's the same sense you got earlier.
Yep, I'm here to roll over.
So, you don't sense any people alive in there, but you do sense some kind of a living creature.
I would just pass any information, like, I don't know, it's like, so like basically what I'm sensing is it's not something humanoid.
I'm still gonna peek.
Okay, so you glance in, and
He gets pulled in.
No.
you see some kind of like large creature, which is currently in the process of eating a stormtrooper, kind of like how you would eat like a lobster. Crack it open and such. You see a bunch of dead bodies of both rebels and stormtroopers in the room.
Okay.
Leave. Sleep. It's just.
I am going to arm a thermal detonator.
Okay.
I feel like I want to get the fuck out of here. But okay.
You don't think we should try and destroy it?
Okay, so you're about
I took out a whole fucking base.
10 meters from it.
Use a force point through too.
Yeah.
Or 3. Just throw all of them. Just murder.
Can I throw? What would the penalty be for throwing all 3 at once?
-2, right?
Yeah, -2 to each of those rolls.
Okay, no.
I mean, what is your grenade?
4D plus 2.
Okay, so if you used force point, it would be 8D plus 2. You could throw 2. Probably.
Oh, it would be +4.
Yeah.
I meant +4. I was thinking +4. I did not say it.
But then minus 2, so it'd be 6 plus 4.
That's if you throw all 3. You could throw 2.
Or right, okay. So yeah.
$70 plus 4.
Okay, I'll throw 2. I'm gonna throw 2.
Okay.
All right.
I'll shoot.
And well, we're like it's in a different room, right? Like we're basically on the other side of the door. Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, it's inside a room. You're in the corridor outside.
Right.
So
I could like toss it in like around the door, and us still be relatively safe from the blast, right?
You're gonna be affected by it. The others, if they're not right by the door, should be fine though.
I'll take that risk.
Okay.
I don't mind. I'll be by the door. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
I'll be back a little bit if I can, but like, still. Well, actually, how far would we be from it? Like range-wise?
10 meters.
10 meters.
That's short range, right?
Yeah.
Can I get to medium range as far as the thermal detonator?
Or I could toss you the third thermal detonator, and you could also use a force point.
With a thermal detonator, 10 meters. Well, it's long range for throwing it. That's medium range for its like explosion.
I just want to get as far away from the thermal detonator as I can, while still having a shot. If it doesn't make a difference, that's fine. I'm just...
Yeah, I don't think you can really, like, have a shot while being further from it, because that would be basically, like, backing away from the door, and then you wouldn't have a shot.
Okay, that's fine. Also, my grenade is not that great, so... I'm okay on that. Even with a force point, it would be 60. Which isn't great.
I just would like to not get hit because I don't trust my rolls right now.
Okay.
All right, so... Okay.
So Theo's throwing...
Let's do that.
2 thermal detonators, and Zoe's shooting?
Yeah,
okay, then
I'm using a force point.
Okay, yeah. Roll for your first grenade, for the first thermal detonator throw, and Zoe's shot. Okay.
That's
okay, so we're doing the thermal detonator first. Okay. So yeah, you easily make the throw.
Heck yeah.
Now let me look up thermal detonator rules again. Okay. So yeah, so you threw it right at the creature's feet. So, I think, yes, that is the right amount of dice. So it hits the creature. Roll 10d for damage.
Not a great roll for 10D.
not bad. It's above average. like barely above
Okay.
average.
You have wounded it.
Oh shit.
And then we'll see if the explosion hits you. Because you're medium range. Do you want to try dodging?
Yeah.
Your dodge would have the force point, but -2,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah, because this is still the same. This is all the same combat round, so you still have the force point, but yeah, minus the 2d. So you easily dodge, and then Zoe. You gonna try dodging?
Yes. -20. This might have been a bad idea, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
You dodge.
Good roll.
And then, yeah, so then we have Zoe's shot. So yeah, roll for damage.
Been a bit. 5D, right?
Yes.
Momentarily stunned.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't momentarily stunned, but, worth a shot.
Okay, you incapacitated it.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I mean,
Right.
when half the dice for its strength roll are ones, and the other half aren't much more.
I got lucky. Per se.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
would start from just being blown up.
Yes.
Now the second thermal detonator, still throwing that.
Doesn't seem necessary.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to it for later.
We don't know what this creature is, right?
No. I mean, anyone who wants to can make me a knowledge alien races.
I would love to.
Sure.
Me too, actually.
Hell yeah. To be fair, real good roll for what it is. Ooh! Why
I like
did
where we're
we
going.
roll well on this?
Also, I like how we're going up in increments of 2.
And yeah, because you all got a 6 as your first number, and then like your second dice goes up in increments of 1, but then also like the +1 and the +2. Okay.
Beautiful.
So yeah, none of you recognize what kind of creature this is.
Okay. And everybody in this room is dead, basically.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go loot some bodies.
Hold on. I would actually, absolutely not. We are not looting these bodies. I will fucking stop you from doing that. Can you try to sense if there's any life on this base besides this creature and us?
I mean, I can certainly try at this point.
Okay, roll me a sense.
17? 15.
You don't sense any other life on the base outside of this room. Which
just
be
mention that.
referring to this room, the group of you and the creature.
No, there's no life here at all, not even us. We're all dead.
This is the afterlife. Lost,
Um,
season 7.
Do we want to leave this creature alive? Is there civilization on this planet? There is, right?
Not really, no. Like,
Oh. Well, if there's no life, then
like
I don't mind.
no, like intelligent life. There's life on the planet, but
Oh yeah. I'm just curious if we should leave it alive or not. I'm trying to think, like,
Probably not, to be honest.
well, what other harm is it going to cause if everyone here is dead?
I mean, we could take it with us.
No.
Like, I mean, taking it alive was dead. Because, like,
It can stay in Jason's quarters.
it could be, like, researched, I don't know.
This feels like a bad idea.
Yeah, I'd much rather stick a knife in it.
All right, if you want to kill it,
I mean, I don't necessarily want to kill it. I mean, it's an instinctual creature doing what it would do.
Yeah. And the thing is, if there's no civilization, it's not like posing more of a threat than it already did. Hmm.
I say leave it. I say we collect our dead and leave the creature if there's anything left of them to collect. That is.
Yeah, I guess we collect the dead that we can.
okay.
We'll leave him the
Just
the
to make
Imperials.
sure, how big is this base? Can we do like a quick check of the base and just see if there's anyone or anything? Just to make sure.
Yeah, everyone roll me a search.
Swear to God, I'm just getting worse every roll.
It happens.
So as you go searching around, and Theo especially being thorough, and yeah, you're pretty sure everyone's dead either from the fight between, the Imperials and the Rebels killing some people, and the creature, killing whoever was left.
Okay.
I still say we should just collect the dead and
Yeah.
get out of here before it wakes up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go around and gather up what you can find of rebels here. You know that there were 10 rebels assigned to the base. You're only able to find 7 bodies. Presumably the other 3 were already eaten.
Are they 7 intact bodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would there be any way to like send out a warning signal to like anyone who might want to land here to just be like, don't do it, don't land here? Is there any way to do that? If not, it's fine.
You could set like the communications center to send out like a warning, but we mentioned that like Sandra brings up that if the Imperials recognize that it's like a rebel signal, they might investigate and look into the base and such. So like if we do that, we should probably make sure there's like nothing on any of the computers here or anything.
I think we should already just destroy a lot of the computers, make sure there's nothing for the Imperials to find. So I think we should do that anyway. I think
We
that's a
should-
good idea.
Copy the data first.
Yeah, if we can.
Okay. So you go to a computer, enter your Rebel login information, and
Just like shut it down, basically.
yeah, copy over all the data, and then just wipe the drives, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do that,
And then let's set out the warning signal. I think.
Okay. So you program in the warning signal, and is it just a general warning, or are you recording anything specific?
I guess highly dangerous creature.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I'll say highly dangerous creature, but not much else.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that, and then you return to your ship, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you return to the ship. Anybody want to walk into it accidentally?
Yes.
Sure.
Theo walks into it. Found it.
Rub my head.
Okay. So you go back aboard, and yeah.
Do we want to destroy the ATSTs that are just hanging out?
Yes.
Why not?
Okay.
Alright.
So turn off the cloak, because you can't use weapons while you're cloaked.
That's fine.
And yeah. Whoever's... Are you each going to be shooting one?
Sure, I'll shoot.
I'm not gonna bother because I might just blow up the ship in the process with how bad I am with starship gunnery.
What's your
Well, you have +3.
what's your starship gunnery?
Oh, I didn't know that. 2D plus 2.
Yeah, so you'd be rolling 5D plus 2.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sure then. Why not?
And it's against the stationary.
Why do we have +3?
That's the fire control of the guns.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah, because with ship combat stuff, the ship stats also get added to your own for stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So each of you then roll me your gunnery there.
I shouldn't have rolled.
I mean, it's a stationary target that's at, like, short range, so yeah, you each hit. And then the damage is, what was it again? 60? I think,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. That's what we've been rolling anyway.
Yep. So then each of you roll me that, and...
That's
Oh,
better.
shit!
Okay, so yeah, Theo destroys one.
Yeah.
Zoe very much destroys one. And, Jason destroys the third one.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool. And, yeah. So now you go to take off. Whoever's piloting, roll me your piloting.
I'll do it.
I'll grab my flying.
Ooh.
Do you want me to do it?
I'd rather not.
So
Hey, I'm getting better. I'm up to 3D plus 2 now.
Okay.
So Zoe definitely, like, as she's taking off, she's like, she can definitely feel that the takeoff feels off. Everyone else still feels smooth takeoff, but Zoe, like, can tell, no, this was not a good takeoff for her. Goes up into space, and then yeah, roll me astrogation.
I still probably want to get back as soon as possible, considering we have dead bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll still make it harder.
Okay.
And oh, I'm almost scared. I hate astrogation. I'll just do it. Okay.
I like how you're always so scared, and then it's fine.
Astrogation is nerve-wracking, because it's like, if I'm even one off, the stakes are so high.
And the fact that you did just get that 15 on your piloting probably didn't help either.
Yeah.
But yeah, you figure out the astrogation data and enter hyperspace, and yeah. Anything you want to be doing during that day in hyperspace?
Do we have any way of preserving the bodies? Like, do we have any, just, like, room that we can make cold or something? Like, anything at all?
I mean, like a dead body room?
Are we able to... Are we able to turn... Because we have, like, a cargo bay, right?
Kind of. You have, like... The main area of the first floor is, like, the cargo bay, but it's also, like, you know... the central area that leads to the med bay, the cockpit, the escape
Never mind, my plan won't work then.
You could probably put it into one of the corridors and just, like, set the thermostat for that room all the way down, or at least really far down.
Yeah.
That's probably your best bet.
That's good enough. At least try to prevent it a little bit.
I mean, I guess I guess you could put them in the airlock and just, like...
Vent the atmosphere.
But then if you need to use the airlock, if something came up, that might be a bit awkward.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden you come out of hyperspace, need to dock with a ship, and it's just like, oh, just give us a moment. We need to clear out our airlock first.
We were keeping some cargo there.
Your cargo smells.
I mean,
I take offense to that.
It wouldn't smell because of the lack of atmosphere.
Sure.
I guess, I don't know. Whatever's best.
I think they'll be fine. Just in, like, yeah, if we lower the temperature to as low as we can, it's only a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do that, and yeah. So after a day, you get back, and let Captain Thorne know about what happened after you get back into the base. And, you know, they take the bodies to, you know, do like a memorial service and such. And I think that's where we're going to call it. Ending a little bit on the earlier side, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you more time for Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I also don't want to be going too late with Animal Crossing because, you know, I also do morning Animal Crossing on Sundays and such. And the fact that I, like, today got home from work, used the washroom, ate lunch, and then had to start setting up for stream. But yeah. But anyway, next week's session should be again 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That work for all three of you?
Yeah.
Make sure.
Awesome. And, yeah. I will say also, this session, because we ended on the cliffhanger from last time, and I was expecting Den to be here, I had to, like, change some of my plans for how the story was gonna go.
Yeah. It's a car.
I mean, yes, there was some Ikara-related stuff, which the gem was still going.
Yada.
The gem or the ruby was still going to be like included. Just there's gonna be a bit more going on that I had to like work around. It's always the problem with like, you know, with having doing stuff in one session that isn't going to get resolved till the next session, and then, you know, I don't always know what's going to happen. Which, right. I mean, even within a session, like, even if other stuff, like, if I have plans, and then y'all are like, okay, we're just going to cut our way through with the lightsaber.
That's never happened.
True, it would never happen.
Never happened that never happened that I had an elaborate puzzle that you just bypassed with a lightsaber.
When would it ever happen? I feel I would remember that.
You never cut through things with a lightsaber. That's
never.
Impossible.
Yeah, why would we ever do that?
Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to be going on break now. Quickly eat something, use the washroom, stretch and all that, and I'll be back with some Animal Crossing in 20-ish minutes.
Sounds good.
And yeah. And thanks to my wonderful players for taking part.
Thank you.
And thank you for being a host.
Yeah.